So welcome in everybody. It's chilled. It's Friday. It's a chilled on Sunday podcast, Friday edition. I'm Benny Chaz, and that's Herbs One.
What up? What up, everybody?
That's it, man. Before we go any further, Herbs, we've got to warn people, man, because we nerves we get blue. We say words like flip, we say fudge, we say flange, and if you don't like that, click a like on the way out and fuck off.
Gosh
So
dang it. You know what I'm
gosh,
saying?
gosh. Oh, googly moogly.
Hell yeah.
So,
Shit. What's up?
how you doing, Herbs? You had a good day today?
Yeah, just running a couple errands, did my regular Friday rituals, you know what I mean? And yeah, I didn't want to miss this, so shit. Here I
Yeah, I
is.
know. I'll seize this opportunity because usually this time on a Friday, like Birdie's in the chat, Birdie's saying this ain't Sunday. Usually this time on a Friday, me and Boogie are talking wrestling, but Boogie had to step out today. He's got some people staying over, so I said to him, "Well, I'm going to stream at the same time." And then I thought, "Shit, I ain't had Herbs on, and Herbs' busy day is the Sunday, so that's your main day
Yeah,
at work, Herbs, isn't it?" So I
yes,
thought,
sir.
right. I'm going to get the
Yeah.
man, the myth. I'm going to get him on. I'm going to find out all about him.
Oh,
We're going to crack that noodle open.
let's get into it, man. Shit, fucking fucking yeah.
So
Just
one thing I've always wanted to ask you, mate. Right. So like me and Herbs, right? Just a bit of background. So me and Herbs, we're on the usual suspect session on Mondays and Thursdays. We have a fucking great time on there. Herbs drinks his signature bear hugs that he's cracking into right now. I'm sober as a judge because I have to go to work straight after the sessions. So I
yeah.
don't really get a chance to have a drink here. So Herbs, I'm gonna right now, mate. I'm gonna crack one open for you.
Nice.
Cheers,
Nice.
brother. I got my
Cheers,
little
man.
Stella. You got your bear hug.
Hey, I drank Stella many a years before I discovered IPA.
I've not had bear hug. I'm not a big IPA drinker. I've
It's
not had bear hug.
it's not for everybody. It's one of the most dense beers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's full of yeast. It's full of just hops, big
Mm,
hops. You know what I mean? Like very little barley. So it's really gassy. It's really heavy. But when your palate adapts to it, you could actually get a little bit of like creaminess, sweetness. You could taste the ingredients in it. You know what I mean? And that's
yeah.
why I'm a fucking IPA addict and shit. I'm addicted to this shit, bro.
That shit that reminds that when the description you're giving reminds me of Cronenberg. Is it like that?
Oh man.
Do you drink? You ever drunk Cronenberg?
No, 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 no.
Ah,
But I
yeah, it
have heard.
reminds me of that. And there was another one we drank. Can't think what it called. It's going to come to me in a minute. But it was rice beer. Have you had that? It's like beer made with rice. Oh, Jeez, man.
No,
I've
no.
got to get you over in Europe. We got to go Germany and we got to try all these beers, man.
Please, please. Oh man, I'm itching. Hell yeah.
Soon as I win the lottery, I'll pull you. I'll drag you out here with us, and
Oh, take
we'll
me to
go
the
to
pub,
Germany.
bro. Let's go hit the pub. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Nice.
we got a motorcycle and we got Birdie in house. How you doing? Did we get a raid? Let me see.
Oh
Oh, so
shit, we got raided by Panda. Oh
yeah,
what?
so we've been
Hell
raided
yeah.
by Panic and Cardi. How we doing? Hello, Trip out. Hello, Birdie. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Daddy Chaz. This is Herbs
Yeah.
One. This is just a little pop up we're doing for fun, and we're having a couple of beers together, and we're just chopping it up and going through our stuff.
Oh yeah. Might roll a couple, you know what I'm saying? I got the
Yeah,
finest
man.
tobacco now, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know me,
It's
my
fun.
tobacco. I love tobacco. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, you love that green tobacco.
that wacky tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Hold on. One sec.
The Jamaican Woodbines. How you doing, Panic and Carney? Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate you. So, why Herbs is got yourself all excited?
Coughing.
It's got yourself all
Yeah.
excited to come back. So, Herbs, what I was going to ask you, right? So, I know you love music. I know you love everything about music.
Oh, man.
The conversations we've had, you're very knowledgeable. But when did you know? When was the first time? What was the smell? What was the year? What was you wearing? Where were you when music hit you in such a way that you wanted to be part of it? That you wanted to produce your beats? And that's a hard question.
Well, growing up, just like anybody else, our parents always play their own music. You know what I mean? And all of our parents have their own little collections and stuff. My parents, my mom was very big on like, flashbacks, disco, old school, shit like that, some classic rock. And then my dad was in pure rock and funk. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
they would battle each other. They actually saved enough money to buy a turntable, an RCA turntable, a stand-up one in the 80s, and supposedly it was like fucking $800, $900 back in the day. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Like,
What do you
yes,
mean a
like
stand? What do you mean a stand-up one? I don't know what you
it
mean.
was it was a stand-up one. It looked like a computer monitor. So you would put the record into it, and then fucking you close the cabinet,
Oh,
and then like it was literally standing up. The record was standing up. Yeah, like so
like
fucking they
vertical,
bought
like
the vertical. Yes, it was
I've
standing
not
up.
seen one. That's
It's
cool.
an RCA. Like Google it. Like you could still find the
Yeah.
pictures and everything like that. So they would take turns, you know what I mean? And my dad already had the RCA setup as far as like the stereo, double deck cassette players, um, going into the speakers and all that shit. So he started making mixtapes of out of all of his, his vinyls and all that shit. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
and I was like, dope, like just listening to mixtapes before you even know what the fuck a mixtape was, before they became popular. You know what I mean? My mom and dad were making them already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they had the technology. And little by little, fucking, I remember one time my dad played a Fat Boys album and shit. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, whoa, like, what? Like,
Hmm.
wait a minute. Like, this sounds animated. It doesn't sound so fucking like, like harmonic and all that shit. It was more animated and just like different. So fucking, as a kid, I used to pop lock and break dance and all that shit. But the music always stuck with me the first. It was always the first.
Hmm.
And the more I started learning about music just through word of mouth, my dad and his friend Alex, which my uncle, you know what I mean? Like old school uncle of mine. I miss him and shit. I haven't seen him in a long time, but they had a little band going. They would play fucking, they had guitars and stuff like that. And they started playing they started playing like renditions of like Aerosmith with like fucking like hip hop right before way before the Run DMC and Aerosmith shit came out. Walk This way before it came
Yeah.
out. So I was just thinking like, wow, like okay, people are like they're combining styles of music. Okay, cool. But it wasn't until I heard like the albums by High C and Tony A, where I heard DJ Tony A actually sampling oldies, and I was
Hmm.
like, wait a minute, I know that original song, and they're fucking like, what? Like they're taking that and putting another drum sample over that. Like what? I
Hmm.
was 10 years old listening to this, and ever since then, I was like, I want to do that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to
Yeah.
create my beats like that. You know what I mean? Like so. Since then, since I was like fifth grade, sixth grade, I became a student of music and shit. I started
Yeah.
studying everything. I went to the local record shops, the tape shops, like Music Plus and Blockbuster Music and all the local, mom and pop shops, and I was just learning music. I wasn't
Hmm.
able to buy it, a lot of it, because I was a fucking kid, but they would let me listen to it. You know what I mean? Like if you go into a record store parlor, they'll always have a record, a fucking turntable right there where you can listen to the music before you buy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. With the headphones. Yeah.
Right. So I was able to listen to a lot of music and mentally keep notes. You know what I mean? And then later on, you just find out that, your favorite beat producers are using those records and they're making fucking majestic fucking awesomeness for your ears and shit. You know what I mean? That just captivated me, man. You know what I mean? Like just like the person who makes Biz Marquis fucking beats Easy Mo B.
Yeah.
He was another one that like when I heard, Biz Marquis albums, because a lot of the neighbors in Wilmington, where I grew up, Wilmington, California, they were fucking music heads too. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't know about a lot of music as a kid. And then so
Yeah.
when they started playing that shit, I was just like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this and this, you know what I mean? Like from everybody, from everywhere, from where I came from, that has got me to actually wanting to create my own music, my own beats. You know what I'm saying? Like lyrically, I'm not the best MC like that. I can't freestyle like Supernatural or fucking anybody dope, but I could write a rap. You know what I mean? And I could make it
Yeah.
sound dope. You know what I mean? So that's where I started with myself. You know what I mean? And you know, like
You can't beat that. Like what you was just saying. You can't beat that. Oh, what's this feeling when you hear something new and you hear something fresh and you're like,
yeah,
oh, I like this. Like when I first heard electro and like b-boy stuff, I was like, oh, what is this? Like Kraftwerk. And when
oh
when I first heard that shit, I was like, oh, I like this. And
yes,
when
yes,
I was young, me and my older brother used to share a room. And at night we had we had a FM radio, and at night when we wasn't supposed to, we would tune into the radio station and we would listen to Tim Westwood, and he'd be playing all the hip hop jams from New York. And I remember like, man, I was baby, and I remember listening to him thinking,
uh,
I love this, like I really
yeah.
do love this. And
It's it's a different energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm,
it's a different like you're living life, and then like it's something that's very attractive. Like if
mm,
you if you're on top of like like your kundalini, you know what I mean, like if your brain is just like soaking up information, you know what I
mm,
mean, like music music is so attractive, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. It's beautiful, the harmony, the frequencies that are used, you know what I'm saying, like every song has a certain frequency and mixed in with the instruments, and
it's
it's fucking crazy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking thing.
it's even in other languages. I can hear music in other languages and it still hits. Like, I don't know what they're
Yeah.
saying about. I don't know, like, and I can hear like music in Japanese or music in Spanish.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
and I hear it, and it's still. They could be insulting me to the cows come home, but it's just that melody and that thing, and I hear that sound. It's yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And get like when you were saying about the beats, like the early DJs, man, they never had samplers like we've got. They were physically picking up the needle and dropping it. Like they were going and getting to the break in the song, the break beat, and they was just picking up the needle, and they had that skill down to pick the needle up and put it down to keep that beat
Yes, sir.
continuous. And then they started going from one turntable to the other, bringing that break beat back, and then that's the MCs coming. We know this. We're going over ground that we both know, but the art just got me, man. And I was growing up. When I was growing up, my mother used to play a lot of Motown and soul, and she had like a stack of 45s, and like my house was full of music when I was a kid. So like
Yeah.
that's why when I got into hip hop, I always liked the samples when they sample the older stuff. Like when you listen to Doggy Style, you're listening to Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like and like when you like early Public Enemy was a lot of James Brown and
James
like
Brown in Parliament. Yeah.
yeah, and Parliament. Yeah, like so like
Yeah.
anytime I heard them tunes, it was like because of my age, and it was like, oh, this is my version of older people's music, like
Right.
because when you're a young kid, like the old, you like it, but you don't like to admit it because you want to be like the next new thing, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
but yeah, man, I just loved it.
I
So,
mean, just like going through the different genres too. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you hear certain things, and like as a young person, you already hear certain people giving their their feedback on it, like, oh, that's whack, that's for sissies, oh, that's for blah blah blah, oh, that's for that ain't me. You know what I mean? But in reality, like, that music actually may serve a purpose for something totally different. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like an example, New Edition.
hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, like, growing up, to me, it just kind of seemed like if they were like, like, why do you listen to that shit? Like, what the fuck? Like, but as a kid, how do you know fucking what to
It,
listen to and what to not to? You know what I mean? Like,
when you
it's
was a
just great.
kid, people would make factions over what music you liked.
Right.
It was
Like,
like, I remember when I was at school, you either like Guns N' Roses or you like Public Enemy, and I like both. And it was like, but it was like, no, they're the kids, they're the Public Enemy kids, they're the Guns N' Roses kids, And it weren't like a black or white thing. It was just you listen to that or you listen to that, and that's what it
exactly.
was. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, sir.
Because
Like when
I'm,
I was in junior high school, and this was really when I started understanding, the different circles. You know what I mean? Because coming out of elementary, you're coming out of an elementary class, but when you go into middle school or junior high school, that's when it's like junior college style. You know what I mean? Like, it's junior real world. You know what I mean? You get your own locker and all that shit, and then you started noticing that people segregate themselves from what
yeah,
they like.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, essays would be over here chilling. We got groovers, like, the gravers. We got the heavy metal cats. We used to call them K rockers back in the day. So the K rock circle, it's after
yeah.
a radio station called K
The
rock.
radio station, okay, rock. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah,
Yeah, so we'd call them K rockers, and then we had the taggers. Then we had nerds. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody chose to be segregated.
oh man, we lost the herbs.
I mean,
He's back again.
here it is. I'm not going nowhere. But
Yeah,
yeah,
with the factions. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so that also had a big part on, my music influence as well too, because I was going to all the different circles. It didn't matter. I had a love and a taste for all that type of music that people were flocking to. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So I eventually had the reputation of just like, yeah, he just likes everything. Like, that guy's a fucking music lover and shit. Like, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, and I was cool. Smoked weed with everybody because that was the common bond back in the day. Still is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, my dad, my dad used to fucking listen to Van Halen
Yeah.
24 fucking 7, dog. So I
That,
know all of Van Halen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
yeah.
a beast on fucking karaoke Van Halen. Don't test me. All right.
I've only ever done karaoke once in my life, and I sang the B-52's Love Shack. And I had Kelly and yeah, and I had Kelly and her friend doing the female vocals, and I was doing "Got Me a Chrysler, big as a whale." Yeah, yeah. That's
Hell yeah.
that's the one and only time everyone's ever got me on karaoke, man. And I was probably about 19 or 18 or 19. Yeah, I remember doing
That's
that shit.
right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hell
but
yeah.
yeah, man. So I'm gonna acknowledge everyone. So we've got moderator Miss Joy, we've got Pan said that Guns N' Roses was the reason that he got why he started listening to NWA. We got Birdie in the house, we got Panda Kankani, we've got Heater Cycle, we've got Trip Out 22, we got
Trip.
we got a
Hell yeah.
nice few people in the thing.
Hell yeah. Bless up
Oh,
everybody. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
I only put a flyer up a couple of hours ago. Like it's great to have all you people here. Thanks.
Oh yeah. Heck
Thanks
yeah.
for coming by. But yeah, man, like it was funny because I used to listen to like growing up. So I had a lot of Motown, and then as it went on, I used to hear a lot of reggae and ska, like the proper London stuff, like Trojan Records, and
Yeah.
which and the reggae and the dub, which was what got me into jungle. And so that's where my DJing went. My DJ went reggae, dub, jungle, hip hop that way. So and
So how deep did you get into reggae? Like
um well, like you said, because I was into everything, it was just a corner of what I was into. So
mm,
I've got like a lot of dub stuff. My favorite dub album is Scientist. Scientist
oh,
Rids the World.
scientist is fucking great. Oh yes.
Yeah. I've got Scientist Rids the World and the Curse of the Evil Vampires. That's like my favorite dub album.
Beautiful
Uh,
fucking album, bro.
yeah,
Oh
man.
man.
I like that, and I like Dub Side of the Moon, Easy Star All Stars, cover of Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, I got into stuff. I got into like Barrett and Levy, and yeah, just
Hey, you got Burning Spear. You got Burning Spear over there that won't
mm,
fucking travel over here to the United States a lot to do a show, dog. You
nah.
know what I'm saying? Like he refuses to do fucking United States shows. You know what I mean? But I was lucky enough to
What's he got?
fucking be. He was over here at the Hollywood Bowl back in I
Yeah,
think it was 2015, 14. And I was like, I am not gonna fucking miss this shit, bro. Dude, it was a sing along the whole time, bro. Like I
yeah,
had
they best.
I had I had nosebleed seats. Nosebleed seats. So I fucking we all had fucking, fucking fucking
Binoculars.
binoculars to see,
Yeah,
if you wanted to see him. But the whole fucking crowd was just sing along, dog. Everybody was smoking a whole man, dog. If you weren't smoking, you were high through the
yeah, just
contact.
be there. Yeah.
And just being there, you were high. You know what I mean? And yeah, bro, like he hasn't been back since. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like Burning Spear is one of my absolute favorite fucking record. Like, dude,
Hmm.
yeah, man. Burning Spear, fucking
Hollywood
uh,
Bowl, though, I can't imagine there's a bad seat in the house, is there?
it's an amphitheater, so the seats
Go
are
up.
like they go up, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I would we were all the way on the top row. You know what I mean? But which isn't bad. I ain't fucking complain. I now will never complain about that shit because you can still see a good show.
In the
But
amphitheater, the sound's great wherever you are,
yeah,
because it's
yeah, and
designed
the
for
sound,
sound. So, yeah.
yes, the sound
Mm,
is amazing,
mm,
fucking amazing. When Philharmonics is there and they get going, oh fuck, dude! Like sometimes I
mm.
just want to be on acid. You know what I'm saying? But I wish. I wish acid didn't last fucking like 8-9 hours and shit.
You ain't sleeping for days and you got that chemical taste for fucking week.
Never. Oh my god! But
I, I went.
yeah,
I went. Oh, my daughter. She asked me to take her to a concert, and I went. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking she's gonna pick. I don't know what she's gonna pick. Like musically, and she picked this. I'm gonna say girl, but she's a lady. This girl, LaFay, and she's what do you call it now? Inuit, it's from Greenland. So it's
it sounds
Eskimo.
familiar.
Me and you call it an Eskimo, but I think you got to call it an Inuit now. And her an Inuit, not yet. And she's like a jazz singer, but she's also classically trained. And
Really?
she can, yeah, so she can play everything. She can play all the strings and like so. She played at the Royal Albert Hall, which is our best amphitheater, and man, I ain't gonna lie, like she's like a cross between like Alicia Keys, Amy Winehouse, but with classical music as well going. Like, so there's about a 15 minutes where she goes into a classical score that she wrote herself, and she brings out an orchestra and she starts playing. I wish I knew all the names. She basically starts playing the cello, but she's in like
Wow.
a. But man, I'm telling you now, it lasts. The score she wrote lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, and I got in my feelings. You know, like when you're sitting there and that, like it gets you. I was like, I'm wiping my cheek. You know, like it
Yeah,
was
bro.
fucking thing of beauty, man. And the point of the story is, I'm so glad my daughter picked this artist because I know my daughter. I've heard her listening to music and stuff, but you know, when you think, please don't pick like a teeny bop girl band, you know, like where they're miming. But she never. She picked like a classically trained like jazz singer. You know, you just think, yeah, my work here is done. You know what I
You
mean?
did good, bro. You did
It's like
good.
my eldest son. When I first realised he got into music, he walked into my kitchen. He had a Biggie Smalls hoodie on,
Interesting.
like,
Okay.
and I remember thinking, okay, he died 10 years before you were born, but my work here is done. And my other son, George, he had his headphones on. And I said, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And grabbed his headphones and he was listening to MF Doom. And I thought, yeah,
What?
yeah, I thought, cool. Yeah, I thought, this is it,
Your
man.
work is done, bro. Your work
No,
is done.
yeah. And
Your work-
my son, George, he plays bass and like he's got different guitars and stuff. So,
Nice.
yeah,
Hell
and
yeah.
he's in university now learning live broadcast engineering. So he's doing the sound engineering and the lights and cameras, and he's learning all that shit. Yeah, that's what
Hey,
he's gone
I
into
might need
specialist
I
field.
might need to hire him later on, dog. So
You
yo.
know what, man? Out of all our friends, everyone I've spoke to have all gone, oh, the light bulbs come on above their head. You know, like everyone's gone. Everyone needs that in their life, don't they? Yeah.
That's dope,
So
brother. Hell yeah.
yeah. So
Hey,
I'm
job
proud.
well done, brother. Job well done.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm proud of him right now. Yeah, he's doing that. And my older son, he's doing plastering. He's a plasterer. So he gets up. He works hard, man. He gets up and
That's money,
he
bro. That's money right
yeah.
there.
When
You know what I'm saying?
when I'm on the session in the morning, he's up and out to work. While I'm sitting on the session, messing around with you guys, he's already gone. He's already working. And then when I get home at night, he's still not home. And then he comes home like an hour or two later. So yeah, he's got that ethic, you know. Yeah, he's got that ethic.
He's not gonna have a problem with retiring later on in life. I'll tell you that. Shit.
Nah, this is
If
it.
he keeps it up like that, he's gonna retire like at 43 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
yo, he's gonna
I'm,
retire early if he keeps that
I'm
up.
I'm pleased because he's got a travel bug as well. So he likes to spend any money he earns. He likes to go and like he's been to the Greek islands. He was in Tenerife. Me and him was in Tenerife together. We went just me and him. He's 19. We went like out there drinking and partying. Like and yeah, man. That was a good moment this year. Yeah, I was pleased with that. When he asked me, I never really had the funds, and he said to me, "Oh, do you want to go?" And I just thought, I'm making this happen because it's going to be a time when he don't want me around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And as soon
Yeah.
as he asked me, I went, "Yes, let's go," and made it happen. You know what I mean? But
I went through that little fucking stage with my daughter too. You
yeah,
know, after she turned 21, she's 26 now.
mm,
But you know, she was after as soon as she got 21, she got that little taste and freedom. You know, like she was with her friends. She was already a manager at one of the local stores right here. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like she already gained, like she was already well on it. You know, I just told her, just fucking don't fucking keep your fucking head out the bullshit. There's gonna be bullshit anywhere you go. And as long as you do that and you focus on your job, they're gonna fucking pick you first before anybody else
yeah,
because you're not worried about the bullshit, and you're gonna elevate faster. And then
yeah,
that's exactly what happened to her. You know what I mean? So, but before, right after she turned 21, that's when she became a manager, and she was she was saving up. You know what I mean? Like doing her thing, and uh, yeah, I mean,
oh,
she
cool.
was. It was. I forgot where we're going with this. I started smoking and
I used to we was getting on like their ethic and like and they're independent without us
yeah,
and they're doing
you know
their
what I mean.
do, you
So
know.
it was she has already developed that good worth ethic. You know what I mean? Like
Good.
so I'm just like you said, job well done. You know what I mean? So now she's just living her life. She does her thing. Fucking she goes anywhere she fucking wants and shit,
She
dog. You
she's
know what I'm saying?
she's independent. She knows that she's she doesn't need to rely on anybody.
Right, right. And she does it very calmly because I told her I was just like, stay more content. Like, be happy, but don't be outrageous.
Mm.
You could be fucking sad and angry, but don't be outrageous. You know what I mean? Like, learn content. Learn to be content. So, like, you have to accept everything, the good for the bad,
Mm.
because when you get good news or bad news, it throws your equilibrium, your serotonin. It throws everything, all the brain juices. It takes it off its track.
Dude.
Happy, too sad. Too happy, too sad. Just focus. Just maintain. Just stay in the center and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
took me 40 years to learn. See what you just said? That took me 40 years to learn that the only one who can stress me is me. That took
telling you,
me.
bro.
I was chasing myself into circles, and my health was bad, and the stress and the serotonin levels are all over the place. And it took me 40
Yeah.
years to work out what the fuck are you doing, man? Like pull yourself together. Like, and
Yeah,
now
brother.
I was living in the next week and not in the now.
Right. And then sometimes you live like fucking last Tuesday. You know what I mean? We live in the
Yeah,
past and then we worry about the future instead of worrying about the present. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
yeah, bro. And then that's a lot of people. That's everybody. I don't want to say
yeah,
everybody, but that's a lot of us. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And sometimes I feel like it's a trap. It's part of that fucking thing in society where it's just like that's where I want you to be. You know what I mean? Like I want you to I want to keep you on a whip. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like make my money at your job, and then you go home and you fucking worry about your problems. And I'm
yeah,
sorry, but I got counselors and I got fucking people that you could talk to if there's any problems. That's
yeah.
society, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking crazy.
100%. I've got the stage now where I can just laugh at that. People try and apply pressure to me, and I just go, like now,
Exactly.
like, yeah,
Exactly. Yes. You're just like for
like,
real. You're falling for that shit.
yeah.
Good luck. Good luck. You know what
It's
I'm
like they
saying?
try and
Like,
apply pressure to me now, and it's like it's not my first day, bro. Like
yeah, bro. Like, I-
just
you know, like,
point me in the direction you want, and I'll get there. And if I don't get there in your time frame, get someone else to be there. Then you know what I mean? And
I mean,
that's it.
and most of the time when people try to fucking like, direct you, it's usually the wrong direction. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, and I've learned that through experience. So whenever somebody says like, all right, this is what you need to do. All right, cool. I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna go that way.
I'm I'm the best at agreeing with people and then doing whatever the fuck I want anyway. You know.
Telling you. Oh man. But
I'll
I
always go, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That's what I'll do then. And I'll just do what I was going to fucking do anyway, like, and yeah.
just honestly, that's how I fucking maintain my whole life. Like when society tells you to go one direction, I go the opposite direction. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where they're directing the flock. You know what I'm saying? Like the society is a shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna follow that shepherd, that's a sheep. That's what That's where
That's a
they're gonna
wolf.
be
Yeah.
directed to.
Mm.
Yeah. Not knowing that shepherd is actually a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what I'm saying? And they all they want to do is collect your money, tax you more money, and fucking like with a smile and pat you in the back and like you're doing good. You're doing very good. Yeah. Good job. No,
Mm-hmm.
no, no, go, no, now go away. Now go away.
That, that took me 40 years of mental breakdown and my health deteriorating to work that out. You know what I mean? And it's not going to happen a fucking again. You know what I mean? It's never
Dog,
happening again. It's not worth it,
I,
man.
I learned that shit fucking early. I mean, I don't know that's just me though. You know,
Yeah.
one is called "Behold the Pale Horse" by William Cooper.
William Cooper. Yeah. Yeah, I've read
William
that
Cooper.
book. Great book. Yeah.
That's my hero. That is my superhero and shit, dog. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? And he was martyred. He was martyred.
He was, yeah. And
He was,
he knew he was going to be martyred as well. He told his wife to go hide. He told his wife to go home because he's I think his wife was Vietnamese. I know
yes,
his wife was Asian. I'm sure it was Vietnam.
yeah,
His wife
yes.
and his daughter, and he said to them, "Go there." And he was living on an
I
Indian
believe
reservation.
he met his wife. Yeah, yeah. He met his wife after when he came from war
Yes.
because he was in the army and shit. You know what I mean? He was military established, and then when he came back, that's when he met his wife and shit. And that's supposedly that's the only thing that kept him grounded. You know what I mean? His equal other. You know what I mean?
When
Like it's a man's world, but a man ain't nothing without a woman.
when he was at the army, he was the only person who was in the Navy. He was the only person that took his rank from the Navy to the Air Force. They let him
Yes,
carry his rank over instead of starting
directly.
in the private. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was a great man, and it took
Oh,
it took it took. If I remember rightly, he was a straight arrow, and he built himself up within the ranks into a couple of the three letter organizations,
yes,
and
sir.
the thing that broke him was JFK.
Because he knew. Yeah, because he knew it was
It,
orchestrated. It was
yeah,
fully staged. There were sharpshooters at every every angle, every angle. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? Like, and they chose to make somebody a passy on the fucking,
yeah,
on the grassy knoll.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But there were sharpshooters at all angles,
yeah.
including the driver, which is supposedly the original story where the driver
He
he was
turned.
so
Yeah,
fucking, yeah, he was so fucking skilled. He was a ninja. He was
yeah,
a ninja at that time. Supposedly he fucking went underneath his fucking arm, went pop.
yeah. He turned and popped him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
went pop, turned around, and then he turned around to see what happened.
yeah. As if like, whoa, whoa, what? You know,
Yeah,
like when you tap someone on the shoulder and go the other side of them, like that
yes,
shit.
and there were two shots. There was two shots fired.
Mm,
There were two shots fired. Pop
yeah,
one to hit him. Pop to end it.
yeah,
And the original footage that they didn't show on the news, it showed the eagle eyes view where like the cars were coming down, and then you see the body reaction.
yeah,
You see like the chest, and then you see the head pop,
yeah.
and then that's when he goes back and shit. And that's when the car speeds away, and you see the agent fucking running on, like telling
Yeah.
on to the fucking, and then
And his poor wife was trying to put him back together, like,
yeah, 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 yeah. Miss
yeah.
Kennedy was like right there, like
Mm,
trying to put it together. Yeah, and that's
mm.
so
What a horrible thing.
yeah, bro,
Mm,
insane shit. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
to me, to this very day, I still believe that JFK and Abraham Lincoln probably would have been like the best presidents and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that they put a lot down to like if that was the case, and that's why because of the good he was doing was rocking the boat too much on it, and um, his political views weren't in line with the bigger picture, and that's why they say he was taken out
The
because of
the
his
I think
personal feelings.
it was 3 weeks before the assassination where he invited Haile Selassie I to New York,
Yeah,
and Haile Selassie I had a big fucking parade. and he brought all of his fucking riches. Like again, it's you can see it on YouTube and shit. For everybody watching, love you guys. Haile Selassie came to New York with all of his riches, meaning like, like the people on Aladdin, where you see people holding up like fucking gold. You see people holding up just like food and stuff, like riches and everything. Um, they brought lions. They brought lions to that fucking event. You know what I'm saying? And Selassie was like, don't even trip. I fucking got this. They're gonna follow me and shit. You know what I mean? Like the lions were just sitting there like doing the fucking lion thing. Bro, it was such an amazing event when Selassie came to New York because of JFK, bro. And JFK made a statement saying that he is the closest that we have to God. He is the closest as far as like he surpasses any type of pope in Rome, any of all of that fucking Babylon shit. You know, JFK was very anti-Babylon. And Babylon is global and world. That's society that we live in. And he was trying to show people, hey, this is God reincarnated. Supposedly this is him. You know what I'm saying? Like this is him right here. And like the footage, it shows just people in horror. They're just looking at him like they don't know how to fucking take this shit. You know what I'm saying? They do not know how to react to this. What is shown in the footage. And bro, yeah. 3 weeks later, fucking he was assassinated.
Yeah.
Bro, JFK was nuts. He was trying to honestly, I think he had the sunglasses on from like the movie fucking, They Live.
No way. Yeah.
And I swear he's seen everything that was going on. And so he started reacting to it. Like if you really do the studies on JFK and all the presidential debates or any speeches and all that, he talks about anti-establishment stuff. He talks a lot about that shit. He does. And I think he did it way too much where the establishment was just like, you know what? No. No. What? He fucking brought Haile Selassie to New York? What? Because that could have it did create a movement. Rastafarianism actually amplified more after that. You know what I'm saying? When Haile Selassie touched the North American continent, oh man, people went crazy. Reggae music fucking exploded.
Yeah.
After that, bro. Before it was just ska, but then it turned to reggae. You know what I'm saying? It turned to roots reggae after that.
Yeah. That's where you. I don't care what anyone says. That's where you get the best bass lines in the world from that roots reggae. That sub bass.
Oh man.
That makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck. That sub bass. Like where like you've heard the music I play. When I play that roots jungle proper bass line, and mate, it takes me back to a dark warehouses with condensation dripping on me. You know, like
yes, it was so fucking sweaty and hot in those motherfuckers. Like, yeah,
fucking up my kicks. I've only worn them once, and they'd be fucked. You know, like
you look at them the next day, they're all soggy. They're just like
all of the soul's soaked up, and it's all like mildew in the fucking soul. You can't get that shit out.
And you don't know you probably stepped into something because there's spilled beer and shit all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
there's all sorts. Man. There's all sorts of bodily fluids over them.
Constant, bro. Damn. That was a marking time right there. I think if you were there, you would remember those times. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be there.
I remember my friend, he's father used to have sounds, like we had the sound clash and the sound systems and everything. And
Right.
my friend, he had these speakers in his living room, but they were from like a proper outside sound system. So they were from the ceiling to the floor, these great big wooden speakers in his house. Right. And I don't know, you couldn't turn them up because you're in such a small room, your rib cage would just rattle around your body.
And you're like,
and we were like 10 years old, me and my mate, and we were like 10 years old. And the speaker had like an air intake at the bottom.
right.
Like, the speakers were so big, we climbed inside the air intake and we was inside the speaker. That's how big it was.
What
It was like it was like 8 feet tall and like 5 feet wide. These wooden speakers. But we could climb inside. As 10-year-old kids, we could get inside. We'd be inside the speaker. Like, that's how big they were, man. But like,
that's the ill shit.
Yeah,
hey, do you
man.
still have those pictures? You still have those pictures?
No, man, we didn't have digital cameras or nothing, did we? So like, I ain't got no photos or anything of it because like, it was.
See, that's the best part, though. That's the best part. The pictures are all in here. You know what I mean? All experience. And shit.
Yeah. Like, and I hadn't thought about that until you just brought it up. Like the like, you know, it just come in my head. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Damn.
I can see it now. We're both 10 years old, climbing inside the speakers and hiding.
Like, hey, remember monster trucks?
Yeah, man, Bigfoot and Grave Digger.
So when Bigfoot came out, remember the Bigfoot 4?
No. So I just remember the original Bigfoot, the blue Bigfoot, which was like a Chevy or something, but huge.
Yeah, the original Chevy back and shit. Like it had it was the original 70s model, and then in the 80s they came out with another model. You know, it was more updated, but in between those times, they made a Bigfoot 4 out of the original fucking Chevy model. So the Bigfoot 4, I believe it had 14-inch wheels. About 14, 16-inch rims. I don't know the tire sizes, you know what I mean, like legitly, but it was huge fucking mungus. You know what I mean? Like, you were clearly, if you stood in the rim as an adult, you were like the rim, like it was going from feet to head.
So it's like 6 feet or something, or five
yeah,
feet.
Yeah. It could have been more though, because like you were able to fucking touch like this, and that was a rim. You know what I mean? So an old childhood fucking memory, I was able to take a picture in that fucking rim.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? Like in the original Bigfoot 4. And like I look like a little fucking, like a tiny little thing compared to the fucking rim size and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I was shining out like a star, and I couldn't even touch the top of the rim and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was so fucking dope. Like monster trucks back in the day were so fucking different because it was so new and it was so vibrant. You know, ESPN had Battle of the Monster Trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was always just competitions all the time, and like
I only see clips of it, so it takes us back to the wrestling thing that me and Boogie was talking about. So on Saturday morning, I used to watch cartoons, and I'd watch World of Sport, which is where I first see wrestling. But World of Sport was a show that was on all afternoon, where it'd be wrestling for a bit, then it'd be like, and I remember every now and then it'd have the monster trucks on there. And so
I remember that shit. I remember
it'd be like once a month or something, like, you know, like I would see monster trucks, and I'm thinking, monster trucks. And other times it was like dirt bikes, and what's them ones where they do the wheelies and they jump from one thing to another and they're balancing all the time, you know, like the trials bikes. So they'd have the trial bike. Yeah, they used to have all that shit on there. But I remember watching. That's how I know Bigfoot, through sitting there watching that. Yeah.
Do you remember like the mud bogging?
Is mud bogging where they towed a massive trailer and they're trying to move it? Yes.
And then you were hauling weight. You were hauling weight.
And it was how much torque it had. and the fronts would be jumping in the air when they're trying to pull
Right.
it. Yeah,
And
then
then
two
like the
exhausts
whole
on the
thing,
top.
like the whole trailer, like all of the weight, the massive weight, it would be pulling forward onto the flatbed, and then you had to it had to get to the top before you actually reached, the finish mark and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was crazy. Like there was a whole man. The fucking 80s was so much more fucking crazier, dude. Like, man. Well, what about Mickey Thompson off road over here? Like, we had fucking people in the cars, fucking going through the obstacles, going through the mud, the mud obstacles and shit. Like, we used to love that shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the Nintendo game, Mickey Thompson's off road. Hey,
I didn't have that one.
man, a lot of people don't know about that shit though. You know what I'm saying? It's lost entertainment. It's fucking lost entertainment.
San Pedro says they used to park the monster trucks at the county fair so they could walk under them.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got San Pedro and Susie Q in the house. Yeah.
Bless up, neighbors. Bless up.
Yeah, we got Becca Boo, we got Pan, we got Miss Joy. We got everyone. Everyone's coming through today, Herbs, man. You're a popular guy.
Yeah. Bless up, everybody.
We got Brez News.
What up, girl? What's up, sister? Hell yeah. Breslin is in the house. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got family in here and shit. Shit.
I don't know. I mean, like what you were just saying, though, were the 80s that good? They were.
They were hard too.
We weren't distracted. So I think we made like the most of things, like what you're saying. So like my dad used to take me to the Speedway. So have you seen Speedway with the bikes? Yeah, is that out there? I don't know. So they just ride around.
We have a Speedway out here too. Yes. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we'd have the Speedway and we'd have the bikes going around and all the and I remember being a kid at Hackney Track in East London, and my dad would go and stand at this part in the corner, and he'd stand, and the dirt would fly from the oval and hit us as the bikes went round and things like that. I remember being a little kid, man. I couldn't have been 6 years old or something, standing there at night time out with my dad, and he's like getting hit by the dirt from the dirt bikes, and it was big business, man. Because that would they'd have it at the dog tracks, so they'd have a few dog races, and then they'd have the Speedway do some laps as well, man. Cool. You got it muted.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was coughing and shit. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll see that. Yeah.
Back in the day, this is what my parents and then everybody from the 80s used to do who was in the scene. They would go and race over there in Terminal Island, over here in Wilmington and shit, in the harbor area. You know what I mean? Like
Terminal Island. So it was a terminal, and they changed it into a track.
Yes, sir. Oh, I mean, no, they didn't turn it into a track. They made it. They made it happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was illegal. It was an illegal thing, but it was something that everybody used to do. Everybody used to love racing. Before it turned really into more drifting and like trying to fucking, it was more of that straight shoot.
Yeah, three-quarter of a mile.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Straight drag races. Yes.
I watch it on Twitch on Sunday nights, and it's out in Cali, and they do the drag racing still out there. And there's a guy who walks around with the cameras, and I'll send you a link.
Dope.
I'm sure he's on Sunday nights after when I'm finished. And it's honestly, on for hours.
That might be the more safer approach and shit. You know what I mean? Actually going to something like that is a little more organized. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they have some sort of drafting shit going on right there too. Like, it's just better for people to do that, because people who do that shit on the streets now are just stupid, dude. Like, too many people getting hurt. Too many innocent people getting hurt.
And you got people like Ugly Farms don't know how to cross the road properly. You know? Yeah, shout out Huggy Farms, man. Cheers.
Yeah.
He's a
Brother
good
Huggy.
sport, Huggy, man. Me and him always take little jabs at each other, but he's a good sport. He is. I like him, Huggy Farms, a lot.
Oh yeah, that's family right there, for sure,
Mm.
for sure.
Mm.
Oh yeah, fucking yeah, man.
What people keep doing, Herbs, is I say little things like that now and then, and people keep clipping it and sending it to the people. So I'm getting people like that. Why are you having a go at me for? What are you like, I'm not, bro. And watch the whole clip, not the little segment someone sent you. You know, that's what keeps
Yeah.
happening to me. I love it. It's one of my favorite things when people say to me, "Hey man, why you having a go at
When
me?"
they post those things, they should say watch full episode at least.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
I was congratulating them last week. I was saying, please carry on doing it. I love it. It's great. Like, just keep on trying to upset my friends and turn them against me. They all know me. They know what the fuck I'm all about. No one gives a shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
it's cool. If they fuck up, we'll just if they mess up, we'll just send a fucking Chascore van to we'll pull up real quick,
exactly.
and then we'll drive away. You know what I mean? Like we'll make sure they see it, then we'll drive away. It's okay.
So we got a first time chatter in the band. So we got Grimace. How you doing, mate? So
Nice.
I'm Daddy
What's
Chaz.
up, brother?
It's Herbs One.
I smoke tobacco. On here.
Yeah, you can smoke tobacco.
Yes.
This is my show. You can smoke whatever you want on it, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna call it tobacco though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because I can put it out on you. I can put it out on YouTube then. Cheers.
Exactly. Always tobacco.
Right. So we went off on a bit. Oh, Herbs.
Yep.
I've seen your art. Not the AI art. I'm talking about. I've seen a couple of bits of your arts you've done with pens.
Yes.
I love it. You're really gifted. I think you're a gifted artist, and I don't think a lot of people know that you do that. You can actually draw. Like I've seen the pieces that you've drawn out and everything. The lines are fucking crisp.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I really do. I just thought I'd bring that up. I do like it. You stick some in the submissions for on Monday because it's submission day, isn't it? Is it Tuesday out there? No, it's Monday night, isn't it?
Monday.
The usual suspects. Yeah, it's Tuesday morning for me. Monday night for you. Yeah. Chuck some in the submissions. And I want to see that. I want to see that monster truck video. Not video. Photo.
I got a lot of them. I have a lot of monster truck clips and shit like that. I never posted. No, I have a lot of them. A lot of my AI monster trucks and shit. But yeah,
put them in my Discord and I'll show them on Sunday when I do the Sunday show.
Hey, can we take a little intermission because I have to use the restroom real quick.
You go, man. That's all right. I'll buffer. I'll talk to the chat for a while.
Okay, I'll be back, everybody.
No worries.
Give me about 50, 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
40, 50, or 60. Let's go. Hello, Birdie. How you doing, mate? What's that? You all don't want Chaz Corp's subsidiary by the name of Birdie Bastion or worse than Chaz Corp's. Okay, Birdie, you're the man. We've got San Pedro in the house. How you doing? Miss Joy. How you doing, Miss Joy? Is everything good? We've got Grimace. How you doing, mate? And Becca, San Pedro, that part where we're yeah, so it's all good. We've got all the usual suspects in the chat. Miss Joy's okay. I'm glad to hear it. So so tonight we've got Herbs One on. I thought it'd be a good idea to have Herbs on, and it is a good idea. I know Herbs. I'm friends with Herbs. Like I'm closer than friends with Herbs, but there's still a lot I don't know because we're just friends through cameras and internet and talking to each other. So Boogie can't come on tonight because he had other plans, and I just thought, right, let's get Herbs One on. I know that Friday's his day off. He works hard every day. Sunday's his main day when I'm on the Jordan Sunday podcast. So that's why I'm popping up now, and I'm glad you've all found us because I only announced it a couple of hours before I went live, and Panda raided us and I sent him a DM and he raided into us. So thanks, Panda, for doing that. Appreciate you, brother. So yeah, that's where we are now. So I'm probably going to do a DJ set tomorrow, and I'm thinking about doing a movies, watching some movies. So tomorrow night I might do some old school movies and Twitch friendly movies and be on my channel. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not sure I'm going to do it or not because I'm always tired when I do that. And the last time I done it, I fell asleep on stream. And
It's all right.
and Mars
I've
called me
been
out. Yeah, I know. Mars called me out, and I done the. Do you know you do this?
Oh my!
Right. And Kelly walked in the room, and Kelly went, "You asleep?" And I went, "No. How we doing? Mars full." Blah, blah, blah. And Mars was in the chat. I think Stiz was in the chat. Chief Topman may have been there, but Joe Blaze was there. But as I woke up, I think I'd been asleep for quite a while. So as I woke up, I went, "Hey, Mars full." Blah blah blah. And then people they went, "Fuck me, Daddy, you just made me jump out of the skin. We thought you was asleep." You know, like where I started talking over the movie. Just made
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man, I was fucking sleeping, busted. Exactly, Bresno's busted.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm still waiting for my slip match, bro.
I got you. I got you.
I know
Like,
you got me.
I got you. And then and honestly, they're probably going to be Herbs One slip mats and shit instead of like basic. But yeah, because I'm working on more of like Herbs One and Mad Herbs, you know, with Mad Ways. I'm working on our brand and shit. Like, I have a lot of designs coming out. I just hooked up with the homie from Kush Life, my homie Anki. That's my fucking G right there. He blessed me with his t-shirt design person and shit. And it's a hop, skip, and the jump towards me. It's way more out there for him to get over here and shit. So I mean, dude is cool. He gave me a good deal. So as soon as I get the cash, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of merchandise and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. Hopefully by Christmas. By Christmas, I'll have a little catalog and shit if people want to buy some stuff and shit. So yeah.
Look at them herbs. That's the only bit of merch I got is them at the moment.
Yeah, those are beautiful. I love those.
Mm.
Beautiful slip mats. I love those.
That's all I've got. That's the start of my merchandising. Obviously, I've got the tentacles. Also, I've got the chest stuff. But this is this is the Marlboro and stuff, you know.
You need to put that on a white hoodie, on a white fucking just all white hoodie. Put that the Chaz core on an all white hoodie. That shit would look good.
Because I was going to put it on a baseball cap at the side. You know, like just a little side piece on a plain cap.
That too.
Yeah, I was going to go for that. Because I like the subtle, you know, like the cap I'm wearing now. The name's tiny, you know, like on it right here. You know what I mean? So I like I like the small shit. You know.
I'm down with that. With that.
Juby, how you doing, brother? We've got Juby one.
Chip, what up, dog?
Thanks for joining, man.
Fucking damn, dog. Like I've known Jibby since like what 2021. Fucking, you know, fucking Insane Asylum, fucking YouTube, Twitch, fucking Jesus Christ. Salute to my G. Chip. Hell yeah.
I've always liked Jibby because one of the first times weren't the first times, we've been chopping it up for a few months in other people's chats and stuff before I was ever on any of the camera stuff. And he invited me out to New York to see Cypress Hill and said, "Don't worry about getting a hotel. You can stay at my place." And it was me, Richie, Sam. I think it was San Pedro. But it was a few of us, you know what I mean? And it was like, all of you just come, stay at my place, and we'll go to. It was a nightclub. Was it 23 or something? And like, I'm thinking, man, you don't even know us like that, and you're opening your home to us, you know, like, and this struck me as a good dude, and I was right, you know, he's a good dude. Like he's
Yeah,
like we was talking the
fact.
other day. We was talking the other day in well, the other day, it was about a month ago. We was talking, and I was saying, like, I don't even know you, and he went, "You're in my living room more than people I know that are alive. You know, people that I know in real life. You know, like he goes because of what we do, we're in each other's living rooms more than fucking people outside of this community, man. And like we always harp on it, we got the fucking best community on the internet.
Man.
Like at the chat of followers who follow us, follow usual suspects, follow Panda and Carney, follow um, Codex Gaming, like that whole community, man. All the usual suspects, as we like to call them. I love it. I love
And
it.
then like
And we got the
special
5150s.
shout out. Special shout out to HX Chill. I don't. He's not here right now, but that he's another one like who I like. Me and him just we started just talking like early in the fucking the 5150s,
Yeah.
and yeah, bro. I think I was following him before I was following anybody else and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so.
HXQ was one of my first follows. One of my first follows was Panda,
Panic.
HXQ,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Codex. And then me and HX Chill got talking one day, and because he's from the north of England, I'm from the south, and he had family around from my area where I live, like where I represent my hood. So he had family from where I lived, and he was going, "Oh, I know there," and he was naming the streets where I was brought up and that. So like we bonded like that. I think it was a shame that I never got to chop it up with him on the suspects HXGL because he didn't go on as often after, like when I joined he wasn't going on as often and stuff like that, so I sort of
I
missed
mean,
out on chopping it up with him.
it was. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was like a mix up or whatever,
I know
but
when
nah.
when he stopped going on, it's just when I started, it was just a coincidence sort of thing, and never got to chat it up with it. Do you know what? I want to have him on the Chilled on Sunday, like because that's someone I'd like to chop it up with, especially the
That
music.
would be
We're
dope,
both into the same music. We're both from different
man.
ends of the country, you know, like, and yeah, I'd love to do that. Yeah,
That would be fucking ill, dog. Shit, for
yeah,
real. I'll
yeah.
be
So the
down
people,
just to pop in and say hi, like on camera, and be like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
like that's the yabba dabba doo, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
He
that's
goes, it's his Ashik show. Yo, Daddy Chess. You ever do? Welcome in, brother. That's
yeah,
Ashik show. Every time I go there, it's just got the
yeah.
energy, like this big energy, you know? Like he's
Every
no
time I
matter what,
go in, yeah, every
he
time I
makes you
go in,
smile.
he's like, Ebs one. Follow my dude on fucking Instagram. Yeah. He
Man,
got the fucking beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. Like,
he's got that energy, and he's on that dystopia train, the DJ train with the raid train. Yeah,
yeah.
he does that dystopia. But yeah, anytime I get an alert and I'm awake, I'll watch it because he's in Canada now, so the times and our clocks are completely different. But
Wait,
when I
HX
do,
still is in Canada?
yeah,
No fucking way. What? Since when?
no, all the time. Well, yeah,
No way.
yeah, yeah. He's from England, but he lives in Canada. Yeah,
Yes, I didn't know he lived in Canada. Oh,
yeah,
the
man.
fuck? Okay. Whoa, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of okay. Yeah.
Where did you
Okay.
think he was from? Did you still think he was from England?
Yeah, I thought he was still over there. I thought he was still over there
Hmm.
on your guys'
No,
side.
he's lived in Canada for like good 20 years. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay.
But he's still got
Honestly though,
the English accent. Like he's like a northern accent. Yeah.
I've never really had a straight conversation with him, like
Hmm.
off like that. So it's just, yeah, I can't wait to have one with him though. Like just like right now, like I would love to just fucking
Yeah.
talk with him. Shit.
Every now and then we DM each other and get into a big thing, like big conversation and that. Yeah. Because
Word,
we,
hell yeah.
we was talking about, because we play similar styles of music. We was talking about different ways we could get like our audiences mixed. So we was talking about, we never got to do it, but we was talking about doing where we raid into each other. So he'll play for 15-20 minutes, raid into me. I'll play 15-20 minutes, raid back. And we do like a back-to-back set, like the old school sets with the DJs. Like a
Yeah,
battle sort of thing. Oh yeah, you're gonna play that. I'm gonna play this. Like a sound clash type thing.
that
And
sounds fucking ill, dude.
we've
Hell
never got round to doing it. We've never
yeah.
worked it out. But it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make him do it. I'm gonna badger him until he does it. But yeah.
I'm gonna push him to do it too. Like, yo,
Mm.
hell
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah, that needs to
I
happen.
would do it. Yeah, I would definitely do it. Yeah.
That for sure needs to happen. Like for
Mm.
all the families and like everybody and shit.
Like
Like,
an EDM sound clash.
oh god.
Yeah, man.
And it'll be like an all day thing, right? Like it won't be every day. But when you guys do it, it'll be an all day thing where it's
Oh,
just
that'll
like,
go on and on. Just trying to outdo each other would go on for a long time. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you would be providing the music for a lot of things and shit. I would promote that shit and be like, yo, come through. I'm about to barbecue. The homies are about to fucking get down and battle each other. Like, yo, you got the best. They got the best. Yo,
Yeah.
we're about to see.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a dope ass Saturday Sunday barbecue
That'd be
event
cool.
type of shit.
Yeah, that'd be
You
cool.
know, that'd be ill stuff
Yeah.
right there,
I think
brother.
I'm gonna pick it. I think I'm gonna get back and see if we can do it. Like, it was just something we spoke about in a text like about a year ago, and I went, "Oh, that'd be dope if like we just kept raiding into each other." Like I said, we'd have to work out a time: 15 minutes, 20 minutes, even 30 every 30 minutes. Just keep. I raid into him, he raids back. Raid into him, he raid back. Yeah.
That'd be ill, dude. I
I
never
don't think
heard of
there's,
that.
I don't know if there's anyone else doing that, but because like we was talking about with the reggae and that, when you get the sound clash and the sound systems, and they would have
Yes, sir.
like the guy toasting with his DJ and another guy with his DJ, and yeah, like tenor saw and people like that, just like yeah.
Fuck. That's ill
Mm,
shit. Hell yeah.
mm, mm.
Ooh, that shit sounds hot. That shit sounds
That was
dope.
it. I was thinking tenor saw. It ring the alarm. Another sound boy dying. Oh hey, yeah,
Oh, hey.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Man.
basic beats. What's going on at the minute? Is it on the back burner, or are you still pushing?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just, little by little, it just takes, contacts, communications, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Like it's just
mm,
me as far as like my end, I'm just still producing beats, you know what I mean? Like I try to fucking pump out as much as I can, my ideas, just the 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 diligence in studying samples and breaks, and original vinyls, like that's every single day. I love YouTube for that. I love fucking YouTube. You know what I
mm.
mean? Because all you gotta do is just go through some playlists and jot some notes down. I got a split. I got a place over here called the Torrance Recycler, the Record Recycler. People just bring their fucking records over there, and you can just go through them. They're all fucking records and vinyls. So
Mm.
if you're San Pedro, he and him and Miss Susie Q probably
Yeah,
have the most accessible places, because they're in San Pedro. They're about 3 cities over of me. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So they probably know about the Torrance Record Recycler. You know what I mean? But that is a very type of thing and shit. So when I study everything on YouTube, I'll just go over there and fucking be like, I have my list on my phone. Bam, everything is alphabetized, so it makes it very fucking easy. My list is alphabetized. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So I start with the A. start flipping, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, you know what I mean? Like little by little.
I think there's gold in the old soundtracks and scores from the old movies. Like if you can get
There
a
is.
vinyl soundtrack, like me and you've spoke before about one of my favorite films, Night of the Living Dead, and the soundtrack's amazing from the original, the black and white film, the Romeo film. And you were saying you've used that a lot, haven't you? That one.
I have it, and I've definitely chopped it up before, but it was I haven't chopped it up in about, I don't know, about 5 years, and I
Mm.
was actually thinking about bringing it back out and running it through some new drums and some new plugins that I got and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
more crisper, more finer, more not too dressed, but just perfectly fucking just nice, refined fucking plugins.
It's
And
it's
yeah,
hard. It's hard to refine that analog stuff, and it's like,
it is. You know, I
I
mean,
mean, but it's got its own mystique to it, and it's got its own feel to it. So you can use it like stretching the background, but as a lead,
I,
it's hard
I have a technique, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't know.
because you're a ninja.
Do you know about it? I'm gonna have to fucking like
Oh yeah, I heard you. I heard you talking when I left the sesh as well. Mm. You kept going shit. Who's at the door and all that?
uh,
Yeah, you was doing a bit, and the other guys were like confused, and Boogie was laughing, and yeah, it was
yeah,
cool.
Boogie, you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, yeah. I knew as well. I was laughing. I was driving my van. I actually coming through the speakers. I was laughing.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Our humor, like you have to be a part of it. You had to have lived it to understand. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
I might
mm.
I might throw a punchline from fucking the movie The Heavenly Kid, and people will be like, "What? What the fuck?" But somebody who's seen the movie, they'd be like,
Yeah, yeah.
"What?" Yeah. So that's my selected humor. It's a selected humor.
I like it. We've always got on, me and you, so I like it. We got very similar humours. A lot of people don't get me, but you always do. So I appreciate you, man. Mm, that's all right. That's like sometimes I say some shit on the session. Like people look at me like, "What the fuck?" And I look across at Herbs and he's laughing. You know.
Yeah, you know what I
So,
mean? Like
yeah.
it's a level of humor. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all it is.
Mm.
Like I've been blank faced. I've been blank faced while everybody else has been laughing. I was just like, okay, I totally didn't fucking get that. Like I actually
Yeah.
like it felt incomplete, but everybody else is laughing at it, and I'm like, okay, I missed it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, I get it all the time. I had that last week when Al Mal was on, and
Okay.
there was a joke. You was all laughing about something being flat or something like that, and
Oh yeah, yeah. We,
you
we
was
were
saying this
talking about
level was flat,
we
but
were talking
you was all doing this hand signal and laughing,
yeah.
and
Like
me and
I
Al,
brought up the flat Earth. I brought up the flat
yeah,
Earth.
but then we was talking about Oklahoma and the Great Plains and things like that, and you kept going,
Uh huh.
yeah, like this.
I was like the level. I was like, I was trying. I kept on saying the level. Everything is
Yeah,
level, like
and
ocean level. You know what I'm
Mad
saying?
Ways of Richie were doing it as well. They were doing it as well.
Yeah, man.
Hmm. But I didn't get it at all, and I was just sitting there thinking, "What the fuck, man?" And then Al Mal's went, "I'm lost right now," and I went, "Yeah, I'm lost too, bro." And then we just started having our own conversation on there. Yeah, fucking dope. We have a good time on that session. Yesterday's episode was fucking. I really enjoyed that. That was good when we was playing What the Dub and that.
That was funny.
But we had some good conversation before. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was good. I finally won a What the Dub. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like,
I'll never win. I'll never win what the dub. Yeah, my mind just goes blank. I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool in the chat at like cutting people down and sniping, but you put me on what the dub, and it's like, right, be funny right now, and I'm like,
so this is what everybody does, dog. This is what everybody does. Everybody takes notes. Everybody takes notes from what we're talking about previous to leading up to the game. You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people, it's
there's a lot of there's a lot of pandering. There's a lot of
yes.
I like to keep away from it,
I mean, yeah, I mean, I bring up a lot of chess course stuff. You know what I mean? That's my original go-to. It's easy. You know what I mean? Like, because we produced everything, and on God's given earth. You know what I mean? Like, just through chess course.
Half price. You can have whatever you want. We got it half price.
Yeah, we got it. There you go. Sometimes we get 75% off. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey. Just you gotta have that QR code right. We got you.
Shit, man. I'm just looking through my notes, man. I've got to look up this stand-up turntable. I'll make notes all the time of everything, and I want that stand-up turntable that your mum and dad had.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Could you see it turning through like a glass door or something then when it was like vertical like that?
Are you still on? Are you live?
Yeah.
Where? It's okay. There you are.
Here I am. You lost me.
It's weird. Like it says that your Twitch is offline right now, but it says you're online. What the?
I don't know. Everyone in the chat, are we still online? Let me know.
Hold on. I'm about to exit this and reboot back into Twitch. It could just be me too.
Yeah, Frostman's still here. Like, there's people saying hello, and it's just
okay. Yeah, it's probably my computer then.
Maybe. Yeah, Jibby's saying we're on. Yeah, we're on. I'll trust Jibby.
Yeah, just my. I'm sorry. That was mine. That was mine.
It's like you went into the Matrix, and it was a glitch.
That was it.
You took both pills. You took both pills.
Yeah, I went green. It makes you green. What happens? What happens now? It's new. Shit. Oh man. Well, actually, those turn purple, but yeah.
Well, Herbs, I think we've done it. So we're gonna be raiding out now. We're gonna find someone to raid.
All right. Well, you want to go first?
I like to keep it short and sweet. Unless you want to, is there something you want to know about me?
Let's just go. Let's keep it going. Shit.
Oh, we keep it going. Shit, man. Yeah, I've just got another beer. Cheers, everyone. Yeah.
Is it too late for you over there? Like, you good or?
No, man. It's Friday night. I'm up all night. I mean, everyone streams now to the morning. You know me. I ain't sleeping.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. If you're enjoying yourself, man, we keep going.
I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just sparked up another fucking cigar full of the finest tobacco. So yeah.
So what strain is that tobacco you got there?
Right here I got lemon cherry gelato.
Lemon cherry gelato. Nice.
Yeah. It's a candy strain, and it's very vibrant as far as the smell goes, like very lemony. You know what I'm saying? Like for that citrus smell is very indica and stony more compared to us. You know what I mean? Because usually you get more of that, and but it's very fucking stony. Excellent for fucking like right when you go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like spark went up a little bit, let it set in, and just lay down.
Oh, it's like a indica.
Yes, is a very good indica. Very good indica.
But them citrusy smelling ones, man, like my friends here smoke lemon.
Yes,
that's like in abundance. That's what most people do. Yeah, and I can smell it when they're smoking it around me. I can smell it. Yeah,
right.
But, as a non-smoker, I do pick up on that. Yeah,
it's very good. It is very Jesus.
My son just come back from Amsterdam, George.
Nice.
And yeah, he had a good time over there. He hasn't told me everything he got up to, I don't think, but he had a good time over there. Yeah.
Nice.
That's where we're gonna have to visit when I win the lottery and kidnap you. We'll have to go and sit in one of them cafes out there. Just chill
Shit,
out
I
for the
don't know.
day. You can
Are
introduce
there?
me. You can introduce me to smoking. You can go. This is what you want to start off with, Danny. This one here, you know, and like lower me in gently, like a gentleman.
I mean, I might just have to like, just invite you to the homie spot, and then we could just do that outside. You know what I'm saying? And like, you'll
You can
probably
go to
smoke the.
me. This is where you start, Danny. This is what you need to start with, and like just there, get me in that way.
Because then I'll give you, you'll be able to smoke the more potent stuff. Because when you go to the spots and all the Hollywood and all that, like the cannabis cafes and everything, their herb is cool. It's cool, but it's not like fucking like coming straight from
Yeah,
coming straight from the fucking grower. The homie picks it up from the grower and he gives it to me and shit.
yeah, it's
You know what I'm
dank.
saying? Like super fucking fresh. You know what I mean? They probably get stuff that is probably like, I don't know, about 4 or 5 months old and shit. You know what I mean? In rotation. You know what I mean? But that's part of the business. You know what I'm saying? So
Brez says she only smokes the indicas,
indica,
100%.
love indica. I mean, don't get me wrong though, because there are some good hybrids that have that sativa balance that is pretty good for the morning time. You know what I mean? Like you'll get that sedation, but then you'll fucking have like a nice little fucking send off instead of like down compared to smoking on a crazy high indica. You know what I mean? Like, and you need more energy during the day and shit. Like it's better for your brain. You know what I
I'm
mean?
I'm already up here, I'm already in race car red. I can't fucking sit still, you know what I mean? So
Honestly, that's me too, dog. Like honestly, I was born with anxiety, dog. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like I was born with high blood pressure. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
we just feel like I just one of them people. I feel like I should be doing it. I've got to go and do this. I've got to do that. Like, but you've heard Boogie say about me. He mentioned something to me, like maybe we should do this. I go, right, we're doing this. We're doing it on that day, and I go, but. That's just that's just how I am. Like when we started that wrestling thing,
yeah,
Boogie went to do the whole rollout and get everything ready and all that, and I just announced it. Right, we're on Friday, 9:00. Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, "What are you doing, fam?" Like, and I went, if I don't do that, we're never going to do it. Like you can't talk about it. We've got to do it, And that's just how I am. I've got to keep doing the next thing. Like when he said to me, I'm not going to come on, I thought, herbs. It's Friday. I'm going to get herbs. And that's it. Like I'd already made my mind up. I'm going to get herbs. The next one I'm going to kidnap's Mikey.
that'd be dope.
The next person I want's Mikey, yeah. Like
Yeah,
in a setting like this, I want to sit down. I want to break him down. I want to know. Like I've had him on Sunday before, but when I came on, I was in a crowded room. I just want to get that one-on-one with him. You know what I mean? I just want to get that one-on-one with him. No disrespect to anyone else who was in the room because I love everyone there. You know what I mean?
of
But
course. But I know
I
you
really
want to
want.
pick at his brain. You want to pick at
Yeah,
his brains. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
'Cause I like him, and I have a lot of interactions with him off camera. We have phone calls and texts to each other and everything. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
I wanna share it with the people. Like
Hey
the
man, like
conversations we have.
I don't know if he'd be able to make it, but fucking next year we're all meeting up in Vegas.
Yeah, I
Like,
hope I can. I hope I can. I've got some shit going on at the minute, and I know I'm not going to have the funds until around April time. But that's when you're talking about going.
but we could always push it to like fucking May or June or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it, like
And
the set time has not been, hasn't been set yet.
I'm
You know,
definitely going to be out there next October.
October. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
for Kelly's birthday next year. She's made
Really?
that. Yeah, Kelly's made the request for her birthday to be in Las Vegas.
All right.
So
Okay.
I've got to make that happen, which will be around October time. Yeah. But
Okay. Okay.
LA's
Something on
only LA's only a short, well, ain't short drive. It's only a drive from there. I can come down to
Oh
LA
man.
as well.
Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Shit.
Like if I'm going over to America, I'm not doing a short visit. I'm coming over for a good few weeks. So yeah, man.
Man,
I want to come down to the bay and have some clams. You know what I mean?
bro, come through. Come through. I got you. You know what I'm
I want
saying?
them tiger prawns in and some sweet chili sauce.
Got that. We got
Yeah,
it. Oh yeah.
that's my jam. Yeah,
Oh man.
you'd like it where I live. I live near like a famous fishing town. I'll send you some pictures, man. That like you'd like it where I live. Yeah, you really
Okay.
would. Yeah, like I'm not far away from like there's a place here called Leon Sea. I'm not far from there at all, and that's like um for London. It's the main where most our fish come from. The fishermen there,
Okay.
that's the spot everyone brags about. Like that it's come from there. And yeah, it's not far away at all. I keep getting like it's really cool because I keep getting like a lens flare from the sun.
Yeah, like it's coming
It's
from
like
like from the window right
yeah,
here directly and shit. So when I
it's
let
like
it go.
it's like some superhero shit. Like a Marvel movie coming through the door. We got herbs 111. You're like the Green Lantern. Hmm.
I'm just like blocking it. Hell yeah, dude. Like, yeah, man.
So I'm gonna so I'm gonna be on again over the weekend. I'm gonna definitely gonna watch some movies. Yeah, Frostman. We'd love to go. We got Brez News, Miss Joy, blah blah blah.
Yeah, Frostman come through. Like, we'll let you know.
Frostman always comes through, man. Frostman's always around. We got to get Frostman over to in Las Vegas to meet up with us.
Man, I mean, I'm
The
pretty
more the
sure
merrier.
once we get the dates and everything more situated, yeah, like we're gonna announce it, and then it's gonna be a full gather up. You know what I mean? Like all family invited and shit. You know what I'm saying? All usual suspects invited for sure, for sure. It's gonna be fucking ridiculous, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like to stay by the MGM because it's in the middle of fucking everything. Like you
Yeah.
could go south, like and go towards the beginning of the strip, or you could
Mm.
go fucking north and go towards the end of the strip. And if we want to go to Fremont, then we'll just go to Fremont and shit. And it's about like a half an hour away.
We'll
You
just
know
get
what
a
I mean?
taxi or walk it. I like to walk, but I like to walk the strip.
Nah, nah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Walking the strip, yeah.
Mm.
But we can't walk to Fremont strip. But yeah.
I like walking the strip. I like stopping off at the Bellagio and watch. I love the fountains and I love the when they play with the classical music.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm
And
saying? Being able to fucking walk up and down, drinking and shit, like just yeah, it's fucking beautiful. I love it. Just because of that, dog. Like I love to be there and walking up and strip, especially and like in the creeping evening time, like right when the afternoon
it's
ends.
getting cool. Yeah, the temperature's dropping. Yeah.
That is the
Mm.
perfect fucking time to walk the strip and shit. Like we'll
Yeah.
smoke good, we'll smoke and fucking we'll walk around with a drink. You know what I mean? Like just act a fool, have fun,
Yeah.
not cause harm to nobody, but
Nah.
just
Mm.
be
Mm.
characters. We could be characters. And
Yeah.
I'm bringing a fucking camera. I'm
Yeah. All of
documenting
it.
all of this shit.
Yeah.
Everything. Oh man. I believe me and Mad Ways will probably drive up there and then
Yeah.
fucking we'll meet up everybody. So from that point, when I fucking meet up with Mad Ways, my that's when the footage is starting.
Cool.
And yeah, I'm gonna make a beautiful fucking video after
Be
all.
like you'll think it's gonna be beautiful, but it'll be like Fear and Loathing.
Man,
you'll be like Hunter Thompson.
bro, it's gonna be
Mm.
awesome. I mean, and then the beats, like I haven't even made the beats for it yet because we still have a whole fucking bunch of time. So who knows what type of beats I'll be making a
Mm.
year from now? You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, yo, tune into Herbs One Beats on IG. Bam.
Oh, if you're not following Herbs around on IG, you're fucking up.
Oh man.
You- oh, and I went through the submissions, the beats you put in there. You'll
Ah,
give, you'll give me too much away, Herbs.
I mean, they're all snippets. They're snippets. I
Mm,
mean, it's stuff that I'm working on. You know what I
mm,
mean? I like to keep the people, who are watching, you know,
mm.
let
I
them
was
know.
clicking through them. I was thinking, oh yeah, this is dope. This is dope. I was thinking, I might steal this one for the Sunday podcast, or I might steal this one.
And, hey, if you think you like one, like, and if you want to use it, just let me know and I'll send it to you.
Oh, cool.
I'll just
I
send it
think
to you,
I
bro.
think I will, yeah, because I've been looking for like an intro beat, like the one
Yeah,
you
man.
done for us, the one you shared was for the wrestling's fucking dope.
Yeah. I mean, and that was a selection of beats, and that was the one that Boogie chose.
I'm
You know what I
after
mean?
I'm after something more chilled with some like strings attached, you know,
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah. With some acoustic, maybe some acoustic, some fucking.
yeah, like Porter said, Marchiba, like that type of feel. That's yeah,
Maybe like at like a 82
yeah,
BPM. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Something like that.
100. Yeah, that's what I'm off. I'm off. Yeah, because I like to create like it's like when we do it on Sunday, it's more like what we've done tonight. It's a whole different vibe to Monday and Thursday. You know, it's more. Well, it's
Hey, how
exactly
how
what it says on the tin.
how clear can you hear me right now? Like,
Very.
is it clear? Like,
Yeah.
do you think if I played one of my beats, do you think you'd be able to hear it like clearly?
Um, which one are you? What you gonna play? Go on, try it. We won't
It,
know
it,
unless
it,
you try.
it's a brand new beat that I made last night and shit. Brand
Yeah,
spanking new.
yeah. You try it and see what happens.
All right. Let's see.
If not, um,
It's fine. Yeah,
I like that.
some butter. It's straight butter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that melts, man. That's cool. Frostman said that's no 82. Frostman's counted the beat. He said that ain't 82.
Uh, it's AI. AI made it.
That's some fucking BBL Drizzy shit. Yeah,
Nah, this is
that's really nice, man. I like that. Like that a lot. Hmm. I'm gonna
right
steal
after
that.
the session last night. Like, after everybody went off, it
Hmm.
was like me, Boogie, Richie, and Denny and shit. You know what I'm saying? Brother Denny. You know.
Hmm. I was in
Um,
and out, but I was at work, so I couldn't really
yes,
fucking
yes.
talk
You
much.
you were
Yeah.
in and out. You were in and
Hmm.
out and shit. So
Hmm.
after said and done, after I bounced out, fucking I was like, I had a couple of samples, already in the fucking in motion. I was like, fuck it, I want to start fucking. I chopped it up a little bit more, and then once I got that ding 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 ding,
Yeah.
I was All right, now I have to finish it.
Now I've got to put some boom bap on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up fucking staying up to like 3 in the morning. Just ran that shit out. Fucking had it on repeat. just just in my own fucking world, dog. Just smoking, rolling, rolling, and rolling. You know what I mean? Like just that's all I get with my beats. You know what I mean? And then I at the same time listening to the sounds, mixing them down and shit, making sure everything's nice. Like as far as I get at that point because I was drinking and smoking. You know what I mean? So I came back this morning and to listen to him, and I was just like, okay, I need to fix this, I need to fix that because I'm listening to him on fresh ears, and that's when I was like, all right, cool. And I need to take out all like there was a lot of distort that for some reason my fucking ears were loving this shit. That night. You know what I mean? Like when I was making it. So
Do you
yeah,
do you, do you do it through headphones?
always, yeah,
Yeah.
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 And but it sucks for me because I fucking have so many allergies, so fucking my head is constantly clogged. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I really can't hear everything nice and sharply like I would like to.
Yeah.
So like after like a good morning shower when when you hawk all that fucking shit out your brain and all that, like you hear it nice and clearly. So I always listen to my beats the day after. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll go a couple of days and not hear them, and then I'll come back and listen to them. You know what
Mm.
I mean? And I'll be like, all right, yeah. Like I definitely was probably out of whack in my ears when I was making it. So yeah,
I've,
that's when you got
I've
to go back.
I've got to get used to it. Boogie was giving me some tips, and C minus is the same.
Yeah,
Was saying I've got to learn to DJ through my headphones because
yeah,
I DJ through monitors, like monitors.
yeah.
So you'll see me when I'm on. If I do a DJ stream, you very rarely see me with the headphones on because I will just flick my headphones on, find the cue points I want, take them off, and then just do it through feel.
Right, right.
And they were saying, but while doing that, I'm missing a lot of the intricacies and and things like
Yeah,
that. Yeah. So that
the
they
heavy cue points and shit. Yeah,
yeah. So I'll find my cue points. I know exactly where they are. I know exactly what I'm doing, and you'll see me on stream. I'll just take the headphones off as soon as I can get them off my head. I use the monitors. I've got a monitor for that deck and a monitor for that deck. So I'm playing it like you hear it mixed, but I'm in my room. It's all loud in the room. The
yeah.
both decks, you know what I mean? But it's only coming through the channels on the ones I want you to hear, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So yeah, they were saying to me, yeah, you got to stop doing that. I got to keep because if you watch them DJ, they got the headphones on all the time, and
Or they have the half phone.
they have
Where
the
they
half a
have like
phone, yeah,
the
yeah,
left
like
or the
this,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But
those
yeah,
are very smart.
you watch me. I just go, I'm DJ, DJ, DJ. The headphones are on my head for like a minute and a half, and then they're gone, and then I'm mixing. Like, and I'm just because I want to hear what you're hearing. I don't want to hear the cues and the things. I want to hear what the crowd's hearing.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I don't know where we got onto that, but we got there. Yeah. Now I
Oh
was just
yeah.
thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking when you're making your beats, how would you do it? Because I've got you've seen I've got the I can't think what it's called now, APK.
Hmm.
And I've still yet to sit down and it's so much to break down and get through. I know I need to do it. I know I need to just get on with it.
Hey man, I've been looking up the NPC key
Mm,
37.
mm,
I've been like doing a lot of research. I fucked around with it one time. It was on display at a Sam Goody. No, not Sam
mm,
Goody. Fucking yeah, Sam Goody. Back in the day and shit. Back in the day. And fucking I've always like just tripped out on how they made the fucking you got a beat machine into it, but it has a nice little fucking the piano, little chords into it. But when it got up to the 37, it's the most craziest standalone that anybody could have. You know what I mean? Because you could do it. It does everything that a regular MPC does, like a 2000 XL or whatever, 3000, whatever. But having those keys and you could
Yeah.
upload your own synths and all that shit, dude. Like, oh my god, like
You got to have them keys, man.
I'm
Yeah.
falling in love with that motherfucker every day, and I'm thinking I might have to get one and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
You've
might have
seen
to
the.
get.
I showed you the one I got, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I have the small little MPK too.
yeah. I think my one's the
I,
next size up. Mine's the 37 key.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Because they do like a 25 key as well, don't they? Which is like really, there's hardly anything there. But
I have the small one. I have the super small one where it has like fucking like 8 sets to get like to the highest blank, 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 like, to
Frostman
actually
says he has the machine MK3 MPC 1000.
yeah, old school
And
1000.
he had the SP 303 and the Roland 606, SP
Nice.
606. Yeah.
I have all of those the fucking I have all those sounds collected and shit. Like I have
Hmm.
all of them.
Hmm.
Like the hold on, let me see.
We got like emulators.
Yeah. They're pretty much the fucking, the real legit fucking sound cards and shit. Like
Hmm.
let me see, pull them up. I have I have the 2000, the 3000, the 5000. I have the LS SR16s. I have the EMU or the SP12. I have those sound cards. I have the Roland TR808.
That's what I'm gonna say. I know you got the 808 in there. I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah, fucking the Oberheim DMX. I got the DMX sounds and shit.
Come
Fucking
on.
yeah, like I have all of those fucking plugins and shit. Like
Hmm.
that's what they are, the plugins and shit. Like the N Sonic, fucking the yeah, there's like a big ass something. X Pro, like that's another one and shit. That's
Frost
fucking crazy, dude.
Frostman, are you on my Discord? If you're on my Discord, you can send in something to the submissions. Make whatever you make for any of the submissions, and I'll play it.
That's the whole card, and it's up to you to chop it up and make a kit and shit.
Yeah.
It's all dry, all pure dry sounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta dress them. You gotta dress them. I love dressing fucking dry fucking samples though. I love doing that shit my own self. You know what I'm saying? Like it's dope.
Yeah, if you just take a sample, and put it together, it don't feel the same as like making
Nah,
that sample, making it, and making it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Like I
Mm,
love dressing motherfucker doing
mm, mm,
that.
mm.
sometimes sometimes like if you find do the right fucking slicing and cutting, it'll you can match it perfectly with the sample, and it'll sound like you're not even fucking adding no drums to the sample. It just sounds like fucking you're amplifying it and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and I like beats like that. I like beats
Yeah.
like that.
Mm,
So you just got to know your tunes. You know what I mean? Like
mm.
put the bass line and the right chord and everything. Like from the sample, find it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bro. Like, 'cause to
We
me,
should,
like if you're gonna sample, I I believe that the sample needs to be glorified still, dog. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like to play just like a flat tune of like maybe 2 seconds of a sample. They like to fucking just chop it up where it's just like and that's
no,
cool. But
mm.
I like old school writing samples and
I
shit.
like to
That's
I
what I
like to
grew up.
drag it. Yeah, I like to drag it across like 16 bars or 8 bars. Like you know, you choppy is fine, but I like I like the more the flow stuff. That's why I always, when I talk to you, that's why I mention strings all the time. I love some, like when a song samples strings or actually has real strings in it. Anything like that with like melodic and stringy and long synth, like Pink Floyd style long synths where they all get
Yeah,
like 30, 40 seconds out of one chord and things like that,
those are the
The,
best stuff to fucking chop up too. So you can
yeah.
actually put them on the MIDI and fucking play them on the keys and shit too. You know what I mean? Like,
I could even do it with a crossfader. Like that, but really it's just going and I can like you know what I mean? You can because
so
I got my mixer right here, by the way. That's why I'm not playing with nothing else but this. Yeah.
hell yeah, man.
As I'm talking to you now, I've got my mixer sitting right in front of me right here. My hands are on it now. But yeah.
Hell
See,
yeah,
I
brother.
want to get into like making beats, but it seems like anytime I've got time for music, I'm DJing. I suppose
And you know what?
some people are DJs and some people make beats. I think that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
and obviously you already have like the desire to make beats. So when
Yeah.
it happens, it's gonna start happening. Dog. You know, like
Mm.
you'll probably be in a shop one day just on a fluke and fucking run into a beat machine and shit, dog, and be like, oh, um, how much is this right here?
Mm.
And do you know what it does? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can it do? Like, or if you have a prior knowledge of the, a model, you know what
I've
I mean?
I've
Like,
I've messed around with drum machines. I've messed around with drum kits, like myself. And
mm,
I used to fuck around with Fruity Loops back in the 90s.
Fruity Loops is
Uh,
dope. Hey,
yeah, that was like
I've been,
that was the first thing where I see the bars set out. Like before then, I knew the bars because I heard them. That was the
yes,
first
yes,
time I see them on a screen in front of me.
and it teaches you, you know what I mean, about bar
Yeah,
work and straight up.
exactly,
Yep.
exactly. Like me and Boogie were talking to Richie about it because like with me and Boogie have got completely different DJing styles, but it's the same. The grassroots is the same, and
Yeah,
it's the 4, 8, 16 bars. It's that, and getting them right. Once you get them right, you can bring whatever you want in it and chop things around and make that sound.
yes,
And
sir.
we were trying to explain it to Richie, and Richie was going, "So what do? You count one? Oh no, you don't count." And I was trying to explain to him it's a feeling. It's the I said I count bars with my toe on my right foot and my heel on my left.
See,
So
that's
I'm rocking backwards and forwards the whole time I'm DJing, like, and that's the count, like,
I
and
I could give a quick little tutorial on how like and what a BPM or the
mm,
tempo is and shit. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? Like a 1-2 clicker. Boom, 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 boom. There's two steps. Boom, boom, because there's a kick and the snare. Boom,
mm,
boom, then boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So boom, 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 boom. That's one bar.
mm, yeah,
Carrying on. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Four bars. Say
mm,
say say you do a waltz. That's a three step.
yeah, one
That's
bar.
that. That's how bars go.
Yeah,
It's kick the snare, kick the snare.
yeah. That's
You know what
like
I'm saying?
the stuff that I mix. People think it's 180 beats per minute. It's actually 87, and
It's an app, but it
it's
can be though. It can
yeah,
be like You know, if it's 60, it could be 120
And no
easily.
matter how they dress up the drums, because a lot of it is dressed up drums.
Yeah.
90% of what I mix is bunch, 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 bunch. It might be
Don't,
going and beats and tambourines and things all going on at the same time.
oh yeah.
But there's always that that's in there.
Like even with the house, with house music or
Yeah.
anything, just go.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
Bar.
And you're 120 beats per minute. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom,
When
boom.
I always used to hear house music, all I can hear, because I can hear the, as when you listen to things from a DJing standpoint, when I listen to the house, I can hear dum 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 dum, and that
Right.
little dum 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 is the start of
It's the
the
marker.
bar.
It's the mark.
It's the
It's a
marker.
mark.
It does a dum dum dum, and that's the marker. That's what you got to find. That's what you got to get in line.
Right.
Otherwise, it sounds like broken concrete in the back of a truck.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then and that should be there to direct any type of vocals or any type of like it's theme. It's a theme. You direct the theme and shit to the beat and shit. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like unless you're just like abstract acid and you're just like everything's sporadic. You know what I mean? But that is the directed method. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
See, I always call that when that happens with a sporadic and that. I always call right now we're getting into free jazz. You know, like that's
Oh, I love that shit.
you know what I mean.
So fucking beautiful. Oh man.
Mm, mm.
I have a lot of that that I haven't sampled yet, and I want to sample and shit.
There's a
So
million, there's a billion,
yes,
because even a millisecond of that shit is a sample. You know,
yes,
uh, like even just a pinch of it. You know.
yeah,
You
man.
know. Mm,
Oh yeah, fucking beats. I love making beats, and give thanks to the
yeah.
person who actually even fucking thought in or created the idea of just like creating the beat machine and just
Well,
you know what I mean,
it
or just leading up to fucking Pro Tools, Logic, Fruity Loops, whatever. Just leading up to the evolution of making music and shit. Like, man, it started somewhere from like somebody playing the fucking acoustic guitar. You know what I mean? Or somebody click clacking rocks to make like different fucking sounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like ancient shit. You know what I mean? Like thank
but
you.
even like the beat making technology now has made it a lot easier for people to express their art. Like
Yeah, yeah,
you haven't got to go and learn the piano for 10 years now. You it's lovely that you know that, and you can get there, but you can grasp that interest in people now by simplifying the like the technology we've got now with the equipment we've got now. More people can express their art, but everyone's got a tune inside them locked away. And with the technology we got now, it's a lot easier to get that out. Whereas
yeah.
you was had to have gone and learned the guitar and learned keys and learned to do that before. Like
It makes it easier to learn that stuff. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like my
yeah,
my 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 homie's son, he's a prime example. Like he didn't know how to play any of that stuff. He started watching YouTube videos, and then he bought a guitar. He bought a violin. He bought a fucking a little keyboard, like a mini little keyboard that
mm,
plays fucking grand piano. And he was self taught just by just watching the videos and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and he didn't have to
yeah.
pay nobody nothing. Like, it's self taught, and he's he's playing stuff all the fucking time and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the access is there for anybody to do it. You know what I mean? Like, long story short,
Yeah.
anybody could do it if they just really want to do it. Though they have to want to do
Yeah.
it.
It's like George, my son, with his guitars. Like like you just said, that's how he's learned, and he's self-taught from that. He's got friends that are in bands. They come around with their guitars and they play, and and
That's it.
like he's younger when he picks it up, and they're like sponges. They can just pick it up. They don't know they can't play.
It's beautiful. And then like they
Mm,
find the niche and they're just like,
mm, mm.
what? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then they start listening to other music, you know what I mean? And they start understanding, like they start listening to intricate parts of the song, you know what I mean? Like breakdowns and who's playing what instrument,
Yeah.
it's a whole nother world out there for people to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and rather than be caught up in a whole bunch of mischief, and like they're studying music just to fucking be better musicians. You know what I
Mm,
mean? And it's total. I'm totally for that for anybody, and I acknowledge that, and I push that. For
yeah.
anybody who's watching right now, like in the group, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if
Try.
you if you don't think you got it or whatever like that, nah, you got it
Yeah.
because you're already in motion. You know what I'm saying? So just
Mm,
get with the right people. Follow, continue to listen to us. Follow. We could fucking talk
yeah.
about different people for you to look up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a history. There's a vast history of beautiful music out there leading up to where we are right now. You know what
Mm.
I mean? Like it's nice, and we all need to learn it. And yeah, like
I,
fucking
I, I,
music. Yeah,
yeah. I remember sitting at this. I remember sitting at this chair right now where I'm sitting now, and I was messing around with the computer and getting things set up for a stream. And my son had his bass guitar for a little while now. I bought it off one of my friends who wasn't using it, and so it's
right.
one of my friend's guitars and an amp and a little speaker and like amp. And George wanted it, so I got it for him. And not even weeks, like days, I was sitting at this computer and I heard doom, doo doo doom, 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 doo doo doom, doom, doom. And I remember thinking, I know that song. And then he went doom, doo doo doom, doom, doom. I went, ha ha. He went, yeah, you got it. He was playing gorillas like
Yeah,
like within days. And I remember thinking, that's cool. And I said, what else you know? And he started playing me some other stuff. And I remember thinking, shit, like picked it up quick. So I
yeah,
said to him, I said, let me have a go. He gives me the guitar, man. I don't know my ass from my elbow, man. How I think it, how the fuck it's meant to sound in my head. It wasn't coming through my fingers,
of course, of
And
course. It's
yeah, I haven't
working
got the.
guitar is science, bro. That shit is science. But
I've got
once you
these
learn the science,
old
it's so
broken hands as well, man. I've not got the dexterity, like my hands have been
uh,
smashed. So that yeah. But I was trying, I was trying.
honestly, I got arthritis in my fingers, so
Yeah,
it's just I can't play the guitar.
the
It's
same as
very
me.
hard. Like,
Mm, mm.
and the piano, I'm kind of cool with the piano, but after a while, my hand starts cramping up, and I'll have to stop and be like clack 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 clack, and
That's
then
the
I'll
same
fucking
with me.
catch
Yeah.
and like and
I've got
but
no
but the
I've got no knuckles left in my hands. Like my hands have been broken and things like that. So it's just
yeah,
yeah,
just like crushing,
Fist,
crush. Yeah.
fisticuffs. Yeah.
But the
See,
one thing that I understand that I can still do though, I can still bank some percussion. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like just,
yeah.
that's one thing that I can still do. And playing drums, I could definitely still kind of do that shit.
Mm,
So which I need to do. Like I'm never invested in a fucking drum machine myself for like some drums and like a nice little set. But I would like to in the future. I just hope that I can fucking maintain that shit when the more I get older. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
but congos
Yeah.
and bongos, oh, I love slapping on them things. Shit. Those are
When
fun.
we went to I used to go to a youth club when I was like a teenager, and they had a drum kit there, and they had the electric drum kit. Do you remember them ones? They were like hexagon
Oh man,
shapes.
Yeah. You play with
And,
earphones and shit. And fucking
yeah, but they
or
had it
pad,
plugged into an
or
amp.
pad.
We could play it and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember the same youth club. There was like people breakdancing and stuff there. And I'm right now, as I'm thinking, I can remember the real Roxanne, that tune banging. Now that Roxanne, and she was
Yeah.
battling with somebody or other. I can't remember who it was. Yeah, cool, man. You're bringing back a lot of fucking memories, man.
Dog, like back in the day, have you ever been over there? Do they have a store called Best Buy? I don't think they do. Like, I think it's just like a
No,
United
we
States.
had one for a little while, but it never really caught on. But I know what it is. Yeah.
Okay,
I've
so
got
and
I've got a TV from Best Buy in my lounge. Yeah.
yeah, they served a lot of appliances shit back in the day.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
over here and fucking in the South Bay, fucking they had a music room. So they had all hands-on appliances and shit. Hold on.
We got Richie D in the chat. How you doing, Miss Joy? Thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I appreciate you. All of the subs and bits will go back into the stream. Golfers asking me to hydrate. So there you go, Golfer. And Panda, thanks again for that raid. So cheers, Golfer.
Yeah, I'm about to get once we get off here. But yeah, I mean, just what was I talking about?
You saying that Best Buy had the music room?
Okay, so they had all hands-on appliances, fucking the synthesizers. They had a fucking talk box, but I didn't want to fucking put my mouth on the tube and shit. So
Yeah.
I would fucking just, I would just play the synth shit. But they had a drum room. They had about 3 to 4 fucking drum sets where you could actually fucking play and shit. But you could tell people got reckless, so you really had to like set the tune, like the drums back, to the
Yeah.
toms. You know what I mean? Like you could tell
Yeah.
they're reckless. You had to tighten everything up a little bit. And then from there, you could just fucking play freely. And that's really where I actually trained myself to play drums.
Mm.
Just from just being in those rooms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the beatbox already. So I was like, all right. As I was fucking trying to coordinate my hands, I was beatboxing. So I was just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, but I was kicking. I was kicking, and shit. But it was fun though. It was fun. I wish I would have had money to buy fucking drums and a place to keep them because you just can't play drums everywhere.
Your audio's cut out. I can't hear you. Yes. The headphones have died. Yeah.
Check.
Are you there?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
You're
getting
back. You're back.
I was getting a phone call.
Yeah. That happens to me all the time. Yeah, when that's what was happening to me when I was talking to you earlier. When we was in backstage, my phone kept ringing, so I didn't have to give up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cheers, everyone in the
shit!
chat.
And it's about to be 4:20. Shit.
Oh, nice.
4:20 on the West Coast. Yeah, let's get it up, smoke it. I think I'll pack a bowl. I can't roll one that fast and shit. I'm a fast roller, but not that fast.
Yeah. So golfer, hydrate. Cheers, mate.
Yeah. If you ever get the lemon cherry gelato, grab that shit stat because it is a very nice fucking.
I'm going down the coast tomorrow, and they've got a gelato stand there, so I might get the lemon cherry gelato for reals, the ice cream.
So good.
While I'm having I'll send you a picture of me eating the ice cream. the lemon cherry gelato.
I'm like, pack that shit full.
I'm like, I won't get the ice cream. Where do I light it?
hold it like a pipe and like try to burn it and shit. Like, put the cone to your mouth. Like, hell yeah. 420, everybody on the West Coast.
Cheers,
Yeah, get that.
everybody.
Woo. That tastiness. Oh, yeah. Happy 420 on the West Coast.
Happy 420.
Ooh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Happy Hitler's birthday, everybody. 420.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Bless up to everybody that's still here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That beat
This
was
is the
playing was
first.
dope, though. I like that beat a lot.
Thank you. Thank you, brother. You know what I'm
I
saying?
really do like it, yeah.
That was the beat, like, that I made as soon as I got off last night. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like there was a previous beat that I was working on before the sesh, and fucking like they're really fucking. You know what? Shit, you want to hear it? Shit, I'll play it. Let's see.
Yeah, play it.
Let's see.
Play it. There's no rules here. No one's going to stop us.
Let's see. There it is, right here. Yeah,
That oboe.
yeah.
That's got this. This has got that storytelling vibe, you know, like storytelling rap. This has got that ghetto boys, like murder was the case that they gave me. Like, you know, like it's got that
Definitely a storytelling vibe, though.
it's got the
Yes.
storytelling vibe to it, you know. I can see Onyx on this.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
now that
Onyx, yeah.
I can hear old Mob Deep on this,
Yeah, Mob Deep, yeah, yeah,
a young Mob Deep on this shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
Prodigy. Yeah, rest in peace,
oh
Prodigy.
man, man.
Onyx have got a tune called Veronica, and
Yes.
it's putting me in that sort of mind frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's her.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, I got beats. I got beats. Like, let's see another one. Check this one out right here. This is more of like an 808. Like, I'm trying to do something like a Run DMC style, like the Beastie Boys style, where it's just
Yeah,
808.
with
You
that
know what I
bass
mean?
line.
And not necessarily trap sounding, but just like that old school how Rick Rubin used to do it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like the
fucking
Beastie Boys with a big bass line. You know.
yes, Yes, you know,
Cooling on a corner on a hot summer's day. You know, like that.
yeah, you
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
pasta MCA.
MCA, beer, and oh.
Yes,
You know.
oh, like particularly that. I have always loved that. You know, like the end.
Yeah.
Kick it over here, baby pop, and let all the fly skimmers
Skimmers.
feel the beats.
Mm.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
So here's a beat that I
And
fucking did not.
that full reveal one that goes backwards. He had a gun, I had a grin. I said the story's over, but it's ready to begin.
Oh, classic, classic shit,
Hit it with the whipperball bat.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like from that, like I can't. I made this beat right here. Check it out. Let's see. Oh, all of a sudden. Hold
Oh.
Kind of has like a two left crew style.
Yeah, it's got that electro feel like, all right, we're going right now. You know, like it's got that. That you know what I mean? It's got that pop in it.
And it's funny, like I have it at that tempo, but I have it at a slower tempo too. Let's see. Me and my posse get MCA, a lot of beers, the girls and a
Girls,
lot cursing.
cursing
24 hours every time.
on my person.
And my fingers on the trigger. My
The
posse's a
pussy getting
big and my
bigger.
bigger.
Yeah. Oh, ho.
Um, I might have to get some chicks to say that. Ho 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 ho. Yo, what is you a ho ho ho?
Hey. Oh.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah, you gotta be ratchet.
Yo,
Shit.
shit.
Oh
Hell yeah.
man. I don't know about you, man, but I really have got to go. So I'm gonna wrap this up.
Yes, sir.
Um so thanks everyone for coming by. This is the first of many episodes that I hope me and Herbs put together. And
Oh yeah.
we're just gonna go through it like this. Like you've had a nice introduction to me and Herbs having a conversation because we keep promising each other we're going to get deep into conspiracies as well. So take
Hey,
this as
if you
that.
want, we could do this every Friday and shit. Like, you know, and Thursday. My Thursdays are my day off too.
We will
So,
work this out. We need to work something out, yeah, because I'm
man,
enjoying the shit out tonight, man. Really am.
there it is.
So I'm gonna look for someone to raid. Have you got a shout out to anybody, Herbs?
Shout out to everybody watching. You know, salute to you guys. Shout out to Panda for that raid. Man, that was fucking beautiful, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Trip. Trip, you know what I'm saying? Trip out. Shout out to fucking all the homies. Shout out to fucking Kush Live. Shout out to fucking, you know, Mad Ways, Mad Herbs. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. Always. Tune in for that. Shout out to fucking Mad Psycho. Shout out to fucking, you know, dude, fucking shout out to all the camp in Cypress Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole B Road TV camp. Fucking yeah, shout out to fucking to C minus, you know what I'm saying? Brother C minus. It's always fucking cool when I run into that guy, dude. Like it ain't nothing but love. It's fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Like um shout out to the conspiracy world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the earth is flat and you just need to deal with that. So, but that's for the episode.
That's the
for
next
episode.
one we're gonna get. When we're gonna get into the Admiral Byrd shit, that'll be the next episode for me and Herbs to get into the journals and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, hey yeah. So shout out to everybody. Love you guys. See you on the next episode on episode 2. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for having me, Danny. Love you, brother. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
man, it's my pleasure. So thanks everyone for coming through. I'm Danny Chaz. This is Herbs One, and I'm just getting ready right into a streamer that I've been listening to for a while. Her name's Nicole UK. She's she plays techno and house music. So everybody show her love and let her know where you came from. And thanks very much and bye bye.
Later.
So I'm not in.